7 and change earlier. And I'm not done just yet. So we're going to run it back for like, I don't know, 2 hours. It's not going to be a super long stream. Tomorrow is going to be another long one. But we're going to do tomorrow's stream kind of weird. Tomorrow's stream is going to be like a big chunk of the morning into the early afternoon, and then a break, and then a bunch into the night. I'm hooked on this game and can't play as often as I want. I need some background content. Eugene, I got you. I got you. And also, I can't promise anything. So obviously, if you don't want spoilers, don't feel like you have to watch. My goal for what we're going to do for the next about 2 hours is just to mostly like explore more of the city, farm a bunch of stuff, and catch a bunch of stuff. I don't think I'm going to touch anything story-wise. Obviously, there'll be spoilers as to like what Pokemon I have found, maybe certain characters or things. So obviously there may be spoilers. I want that to be out there. I don't want to be like, no spoilers at all, because there might be. So if you're trying to avoid spoilers, I completely understand. I'm going to try to play it where it's minimal spoilers, but again, I might also start talking about what's been going on in the game. So if you don't want to watch, totally understand. But I think we're at a point in the story where if I just play a lot tomorrow, we'll just finish the story. So I'm going to try to get up pretty early and just get right at it. And then I'm going to take a break for a couple hours in the middle of the day. Go for a run, get outside, maybe take care of some errands and stuff. So yeah, I'll play from probably like 7 to 12:31-ish Pacific, and then break, and then probably like 4 to 10. So yeah, that's the goal for tonight, is to organize the decks. Is the first thing we're gonna do. We're gonna organize the decks. Oh, hold on. Hello, Bo, and hello, Briya. Hold on. Just give me a sec. Just hold on. There we go. I mean, sorry, it's calculating. Claps for Shiny Kamal in the chat. That's a nuclear poll right there. That's a nuclear poll. Okay. Let's pull it up. All right, y'all. Again, I'll issue this as like your 60-second warning. If you're trying to avoid spoilers, again, I'm going to try not to spoil a whole lot. But obviously there will be Pokemon I've caught and things like that may be spoilers. So just be warned. Just be aware of it. And like mega Pokemon and stuff. I just found a shiny Magikarp from the reset method. Bro, there's already a reset method? There's already method hunting in this game? I might have to have one of y'all loosely explain how that works. But I found my first shiny earlier today. All right, anyways, y'all. We're tapping into the game. It's your last chance to switch. If not, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The game. All right, y'all. First things first. We got to organize some boxes. Okay, so obviously we have Talonflame's going to go there. To evolve. We have a lot of gamers we need to evolve. We could also work on doing some of that tonight. That wouldn't be the worst idea. Bo, thank you for the 60 stream streak. 60 big epic gamer moments will leave you speechless. More at 9. Just found my second shiny. Congrats, Brian. Let's go. Doesn't seem like a method of increasing odds, just best way of getting fast encounters. Okay, that makes sense. That actually makes a lot more sense. Okay, couple of things. I feel like I have an Ariados. I do. I believe I have a Haunter and a Gengar. From earlier today, we do. That's a freaky ass pose on that Gengar, dude. That is a freaky ass Gengar pose. I believe we do have a Scolipede. We do. Don't have a Pyroar, don't have a second Pancham or Pangoro. We do have Big Trash. Garbodor. A good way to check if it's okay to say what I found. Check zone 13 on the map. Yeah, I'm always happy to do a dex check. I think Brian did that earlier and it also worked. Oh yeah, Brian. Check 13. Okay. I found everything apparently. I'll let it ride for a second though. Oh wait, my webcam's in the way. There we go. Try that. You got a shiny Pinsir is so good. That's such a good shiny. A blue gamer. Such a great shiny. Okay, we got those folks. We found a second Panseer today at the end of stream. There. 212, 210, 11, 12, 217, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Frankly, I did not make a lot of dex progress today. Compared to past streams, but okay, Flabebe should not be there. We already have Furfro. Okay, Furfro can just if you had 100, 20, 98, 99, 100. I think I should have an Excadrill. So let's swap that. The wild area map strat is def faster than the dex check. Dex check. Glad that worked. Absolutely. That was definitely better than last time. Or last time definitely took quite a lot longer. Okay, 199 and 200. 183, 184, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 190, 191, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 100. I think this needs to go there. Cool. All right, just keep doing this. That's all good. Metacham at 84. I think we should have nice. Phalanx, I think we already did. Ampharos. You already have. Shiny Kakuna. Huge gaming. Oddno at 95. We already have. Kangaskhan at 223. We probably don't already have that. 217, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 223. Barry at 56. We will need another one of those. Aegislash at 73. Another one of those, or Doublade. Onyx at 197, so 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. There, okay. Electric 85. There. Okay. Eevee's like the only thing that we have that needs to go in a separate box. Swablu at 93. Already have a punch. Noibat at 186. $187, nice. Watchdock, I'm sure I must have, right? Yeah. Okay, Klefki at 188. There. We can go through and do a bunch of stone evos as well after this. I think this was 202. Okay. I promise we're almost done with this chat. We're almost done. I know this is definitely not the most exciting part. 189, but this will help tremendously down the line. We need one more Litwick. We'll need a Duskstone. Pumpkaboo, we can try to get Gourgeist a different way, but $161. Have Dragalge. $184. There. Do I already have 2 Inkay? Yes. Yes, we can try to get that. That's something we could look for. Again, there are also gaps, like we obviously have Camerupts. I need to add... I have a Vanillite somewhere. Speak of the devil. Or Vanillish, sorry. We need the Tynamo. What up, J-Bones? Hello, gamer. 87. Okay, a lot of evos, which we could probably get done today. Like, we can probably just lock in on those. That might be a good use of time. I mean, also, we're going to have to catch some stuff, too, but... And I want to perhaps... We try to just keep an eye peeled for some shinies, you know? Just keep an eye out for them. 178, which I think I already have this. Yeah, okay. So I think everything in here was stuff I already had for the most part. Although 112. Nice. Bunch of Pumpkaboo. We already have that. Okay. Let's do a little jaunt down to the Stone Emporium. The Gengar picture in the boxes is terrifying, dude. Freaky aw pose. Freaky aw pose. Okay. Okay, so we should have 111. Come back for those later. Leave. Okay. Now let's do this. Let's take our existing team and just put everybody up there. Let's grab a bunch of Stone Evos. So see who needs to evolve via Stone. I mean, Pidgeotto needs levels. Litleo, I believe, is just levels. 35, that's fine. We'll need another Clefairy stone. Trade. You can evolve via stone. So I should just do that or thinking about it. Perfect. All right. Let's just grind out a bunch of evos while I'm thinking about it. And then I think the next thing we'll do is when it's nightfall, we're just going to cycle Pokemon through my team and just like run Royales. I think that's the move. And I don't think that should be crazy leaks. You're all good. You're all good. And trade. I probably should start carrying some of these Pokemon around. If I do more exploring, I'll put a team of like friend Pokemon together. Levels. I mean, let's just try it, right? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna go crazy mode on this one. All right. This is how Nintendo wanted it to be. Driving this thing in goddamn reverse. Satchel. Get over. Hit the bumpers to get over to the rare candies. Give Inkay a rare candy. It is not ready to evolve. Okay. Just let me triple check something. Just want to triple check. Yeah, it's over level 30. Okay, so that didn't work. No, that's, you know, that can happen. That can happen. Just double checking that it's, you know, the game's really upside down. It's really upside down, y'all. Does it have to be at night or during the day? I guess it could be at night. You wouldn't believe how disorienting it is playing this game upside down, though. I'm dedicated. I'm not flipping this shit back around until this evolves, okay? I want Nintendo to know. They chose this for me. Oh, found a bench. That was actually much easier than I thought it would be. Sit at bench. I'm going to drop this and break it, but... I didn't think it had to be at night, but I don't know. I had it open on Cerebi 4 seconds ago and I didn't look, so... Oh well, and we just get to sit in silence because, you know, no music in the game, so... It's just, one of these. Satchel, back over here. Other rare candy. New move. All right, y'all. So that didn't work. That did not work. Okay, we got one last idea. Let me... This is going to be crazy if this is actually how it is. Okay, I got it really close to leveling up. I'm going to go to a wild area and catch a Pokemon. Wait, it says other controllers have to be disconnected. I only have the 2 Joy-Cons. I don't have other controllers attached to this Switch. Let me double check. Controllers. I'm doing this all upside down. Change grip order. Okay. It's just these 2. Let me go to a wild area, which I think I'm at, if I can remember how to spin around. Okay. Like at a wild area, I think. There we go. Okay, flip the camera all the way around. There we go. Okay. Wild area 1. Well, that's probably not going to help me a whole lot, is it? All right, y'all. I'm going to do my best here. Okay, this will work. And again, I have to hit the triggers with my pinkies because that's how I'm holding the controller. All right. All right, ain't nothing but a thing. Just gotta lock in and lock on. Oh, if I just hold that trigger. Boom. Easy. Okay. We are gaining XP, folks. We are gaining XP. Okay, is close to leveling up. Okay. All right. And of course, all these Pokemon I'm catching are going to go to random ass boxes. Inkay leveled up. It is still not ready to evolve. Okay, man, this shit is ass. I've had this happen before. Where like I did this in X or not X and Y, sorry. I've done this in Sword and Shield where like no matter what I do, I would hold the controller upside down and it just would not give me the option to evolve. So that just hurt my hands a lot, if I'm gonna be honest. And I think it was boring as hell. So in Scarlet and Violet, it worked really easily for me. In Sword and Shield, it was very difficult. Oh, but don't worry, guys. Both Vanillite can evolve. Don't fret. Both Vanillite can evolve. Which actually is kind of helpful, but... we got an evolution out of that. It just was not the one I was intending for. Only problem is we need to get the other one to level fucking 54 or something. So. The boxes, you're just fucking going back in there, dude. Sorry. Bang, bang. You are going there. You are getting released. Would this be a good time to say I got a shiny Inky? Let me ask the question back to you, J-Bones. Dealer's choice. Do you think it's a good time to mention that? I'm kidding. That's fucking awesome, dude. Let's go. That's so hype. Y'all been cooking. I'm getting mogged by my chat in shinies. Which is embarrassing because I have played so much of this game, chat. I've played so much of this game so far. I've taken days off of work to play this game. And I'm getting mogged by my chat in the number of shinies. And it's not like I've missed them. Because I learned there's a shiny noise. Sorry if that's a spoiler for anybody. But like, I learned that today. So it's not like I haven't seen them. I haven't heard anything, which means there hasn't been anything. Mine says I have 31 hours of playtime. I'm pretty sure I just haven't closed the game. Okay. I kept mine. I think I never closed out the app last night. Maybe. True. I've been taking time to hunt them and I have no shinies at the moment. Damn. What up, Janky? Also, hello, gamer. I hope you're doing well. But dude, I'm getting mogged. Mine's at 25 hours. Okay, so you guys have actually played the game more than I have. I didn't play Wednesday, I guess. So I've only played like 19 hours. What's the dex progress? T40, you'd be pretty proud of me. We're sitting at 136 and I'm organizing the decks right now. I'm trying to stay on top of the shit. And pretty much this stream is going to be mostly about doing the decks. I don't want to do a lot of story stuff. I wanted this to be a more friendly. I'm not saying there's not going to be spoilers. Tomorrow is going to be our big finish the story day, I'm pretty sure. But I wanted there to be a potential less spoiler stream. So that's what this is. Noibat, I don't remember when any of these evolved, but I don't think Noibat's crazy. Kalantra, I think, is pretty normal Evo, right? I don't remember like what the stone Evos are. I know I said like, oh, it's fine, but okay, let's go back through it all. Everyone's good there. Good there. Good there. Good here. Again, we have a lot of level up Evos, but that's fine. We'll start tackling those in a bit here. Okay. today was mostly story for me. I think I was at 103 on the decks last night, so I really did not do a lot of the decks today. Okay, I think that was all my stone evos. Frankly, let's just... I will wait on that. Oh, you're doing... You got all Furfro, all Flabebe. Let's go, T40. That's awesome. My map is full of side quests, and I hate it. Everybody just needs help around here, dude. Constantly whining. All right, let me do a couple things. Let me just make a couple notes of what we can go catch, like, right now. That's gonna be annoying, isn't it? Okay. We're opening Notepad. That's how desperate I am. Okay. We need Pangoro. Clefable. Bone Edge. Dewblade. Alts. X3. EVX. We need like 7 more EVs or something. Can probably get us another Krokorok. Krokorok. Choke. Dynamo. What's up, T-Gig? I've been playing the game non-stop for 48 hours. I'm absolutely loving it. How's it been going on your side? It's good. I think I have like 17 in-game hours. So I'm probably a bit behind. But I'm having a lot of fun. It's been so fun so far. Obviously, no spoilers. But I've really, really, really enjoyed it. It's been so fun. There's so much to do. I keep saying, though, I really want to see how I feel about this game in like a month. That, I think, will be my biggest question mark. I want to see how I feel about this game in like a month. But for right now, I'm having a hell of a lot of fun. All right, let's... That should cover most of it, if I'm going to be honest. So... let's grab a bunch of randos. Oh, wait, you're a Stone Evo. I can just do that now. I really looked at all that, said, no Stone Evos, and then... But another shiny wouldn't hurt either, so we'll take a few peeks. I have a few things in mind. Okay. Esper. I do think... I know I've seen Meowstic around. I just don't know where it is. Off dome. Well, I can probably look. Okay, that's all fine for now. I guess I can just... And this is also going to need levels, so I can always decide not to evolve them. All right, let's do that for now. That was a shiny Kakuna. That's my one shiny so far. Right there. That is my one shiny. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go fight some people. We're just gonna grind up some XP. Sorry if that's leaks. Okay, okay. That's actually not even a leak, so that's fine. Oh, hell yeah, we can deal with that. I gotta update my Royale. Dude, my Royale picture's fine. I don't know what y'all are talking about. I don't know what y'all are on about. All right, chat, let's put it to a poll. All right. Do you guys think that's a bad picture? Do you guys think it's a bad picture? I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It's just the first picture they make you take. Yeah. I just never redid it because I thought it was so funny looking. I thought my character looked so bad that I just thought it was really funny. But eventually, this could also be a good time to farm some money. Because then we'll be able to buy expensive outfits and we'll be cool. I am hella dripped out for how, like, you know, baggy my eyes are. This dark fit looks really good, I think. It's kind of got like an emo thing going on that I can kind of get down with. All right. Nobody can evolve yet. That's fine. That's whatever. Oh God, it's my number one op. Literally my number one op. Okay, Ralt's gonna evolve. What is... Oh, that's unfortunate. Nice. Okay. Do you have a team set for yourself? Yes. Pretty much yes. I mean... subject to a few changes, but for the most part, yes. It's just sitting in my party right now because I'm trying to evolve a bunch of stuff. So the rest of my team normally is so I have Feraligatr, and then I have Drampa, Dragalge, Camerupt, Electros, and Talonflame. That's the rest of my party right there. Binacles, just a levels situation, right? 39. Cool. All right. It's a male Ralts, and I think we have a Dawnstone, so let's just get a Glade. May as well, I think. All right. Nice. Okay. You go right there. You guys can all stay. Is there anybody else here? You need a shiny stone, I believe. I don't think I have any. I do not. So you can go. That's fine. Let's just toss one of you in the party. It's easy enough. I know I could just catch one probably, but let's just throw Pancham in the party too, because we're gonna need can I ask where you are in the story? Normally, yes, as long as you're not asking like, oh, have you done this thing yet? But right now, I'm gonna not answer because I think we have some folks here who haven't gotten nearly as far as I am in the story, and I don't want to spoil for them. I want to try to keep this relatively spoiler-free to the best of my ability. Obviously, there are going to be some spoilers, but if you come back and ask me tomorrow, yes, I'll be doing much more of the story, and I will have a better answer for you then. All right, Pokemon plus moves. We can do that. Okay. Okay, well, that was kind of easy. Okay. Oh. I don't get how I'm like ending these battles somehow. Okay, plus moves. But yeah, I'm happy to talk more story tomorrow because that'll be my big focus for tomorrow's stream. And again, tomorrow's stream will be split into 2 parts. First part of tomorrow's stream will be live from like 7-ish to about a little before 1 p.m. That entire stream, we're going to be mainlining the story. And then we're going to take a couple hour break to just go outside, you know, get a little bit of a screen break. That's crazy that you just ripped that mid-battle. It's the first time we've seen a trainer do that in the Royale. But that'll make things a hell of a lot more interesting down the stretch. And then tomorrow afternoon from probably about 4 p.m. Into the dead of night, will be a bunch more kind of just random gaming. A little bit of everything. I think that should count for plus moves, which should get us hella tickets. Oh, super effective damage with plus moves. Gotcha. I got all the plushies today, and there are still more screws to find. I'm going to go insane. That is crazy that they make you get more. All right, so super effective plus moves. Well, I guess if I just do this. Heal real fast. Dude, I burn through heals when I'm fighting now. Counts as a plus move. Bang. But yeah, part of what I should do is run around and try to get more stuff for the plushies, because they're just going to help a lot of things down the line. Okay. Oh. Just more healing. I guess we can bring this back for now. Plus moves. Real quick. You can evolve, so just evolve you, and then we'll have one ready to become a Florges. Pangoro, it needs to have, I believe, a dark type move or a fighting type move. I kind of forget which one, and then be level 37. We'll just make sure it has both. Easy enough. Got a fighting move, you got a dark move. Perfect. Okay, that's good. Boxes, you're gonna go there. Esper will be fast enough. We can just do that. Okay, we already fought you. Let's go up here. I don't know. It's crazy how you make like you make like Zelda noises. Reminds me a lot of of Breath of the Wild when you make noises when your character's like jumping around and stuff. Very Zelda-esque. Which, like, shocker, from the same company that makes the same owners. Knockout using plus type moves, sneak up to start battles, paralyze opponents. Well, that I'm not going to do, but first two I can easily do. Goodbye. I am going for the charm. Absolutely. One of the first things I checked yesterday was if the shiny charm was in the game. And my goal is to get it this weekend. I don't know if I'll get it tomorrow, but definitely this weekend. By Sunday, I want to have it before I go back to work on Monday is basically my big thing. Okay, and then this way we'll just have a ticket ready for whenever it tells me I need to do something, which I'm hoping it doesn't tell me who my next promotion match is against. Sneak up, use fire type moves without paralyzing. Oh, Greninja's down there. Okay. Sneak up, start battles. I realize that I don't have fire type moves on this Pokemon. Normally I'd have fire type users on my team, but ooh, that's gonna hurt. Woodhammer, get out of there! For alligator, get out of there! Oh god, I gotta send somebody else out. Oh, for the love of God, it's all over. It's all over. It's all over. Get out of there! No! Honedge, no! Bro's gonna wipe my team. Bro's gonna wipe my whole ass team. First thing we need to do, res for alligator. Next thing's up. Send for alligator back. Well, that certainly was just an absolute trap that I made it walk into, but hey, Bombstone walks back. We get time. We heal. And then I got to try to get out of the way of this incoming attack. Nice. And bang. Okay. Tough because Honedge missed out on the XP. Chandler, that's fine. You know the shiny odds in this game? No, and if you know them, I don't want to know yet. Not for a while will I start to like, I mean, crazy guess. It's going to be 1 in 4096 and then 1 in 1365 with charm. I don't want to know though. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. So don't tell me. Smile. I mean, it's a modern game. That's what the odds have been in every game since Gen 6. So, it's, you know. Doesn't feel like a crazy prediction, but I don't want confirmation nor denial. I mean, considering they had people playing this game like on PCs the week before it even came out to the rest of the world, like, I'm going to assume it's already been data mined to shit, so I figure somebody already has the answer in a bunch of code. This also just help farm money, I guess. Like, heal for alligator when we can. Again, you burn through heals. in these battles now. Sneak up, start battles. Oh, here's a battle we can actually win. Nothing stealthy about that in my opinion, but gets the job done. Camera angles. Okay, sneak up, start battles. Sneak up and use fire type. Well, I guess I can sneak up and use a fire type move with LZA. Like, it's gonna get knocked out instantly, but like it can be done. So why don't we try to find somebody to do that? I guess probably gonna have to resort to using an online map for the screws. Yeah, it's like it's so hard to know where, just off dome where you haven't checked. All right, now's my chance. Swap Pokemon. Oh, hello, Pangoro. We were just talking about you. Nice. But yeah, there's only so many scaffolding you can climb and rooftops you can jump over, you know? So. My goodness, I'm gonna get bread. I'm gonna get bread. When day breaks. Actually, the crazy part is I need to leave this right now. It's nearly daybreak. Well, that's fine. I want to try to quickly... It's actually the wild zone I need to get to is right here. But I bet you there isn't even enough time. I'm just realizing that in the top left, there's a timer that's going around the compass in the map. I just recognized that just this very moment right now. That indicates when it's day and night. Holy shit, that is groundbreaking. I just noticed that. And I don't want to hear it from any of you about how dumb I must be. I don't want to hear it. But also flashbang you when it's about to turn? Okay. Okay, yeah, it's going crazy in the top left. New day is dawning. All right. I need to keep coming back in here for night to find a Pangoro, but... And there we are. Cinema. Oh. That's new. That's all I'll say. I just told my friends that. I didn't even notice until right this very minute. That's kind of embarrassing. Anyways, Litleo can evolve. Esper can evolve. So let's take Meowstic off this list. I think I'm in better shape now to fight some of the alphas. So that will certainly help. A revelation that came too late for both you and me. Hey, we're in this together, y'all. We're in this together. There's also another thing earlier on stream. I figured out how to clear the purple sludge mounds. And I literally watched, like, I did that for the first time live. And I was like, oh, shit, that's how you do that. Gotcha. Figured out live on stream. Who else needs to evolve? Swablu. I mean, hell, we're gonna need it eventually. But yeah, I realized you could use water. I didn't realize you could use psychic, so that's news to me, but I did realize you could use water moves. Here. I need a Clefairy. As many Eevee as they will give me. Okay, so far the tally is 0 Eevee. I need to change it to nighttime for Clefairy. Okay, nothing I need was actually here. The branch one I figured out on accident. Because I happened to use a fire move near one time. And I was like, wait a minute, did that branch just disappear? And that's how I figured it out. That's how I found out. Also, wait, I didn't realize this, but I'm fairly certain that the Kakuna I found, I believe, was outside a wild zone. Because, yeah, I dropped off of a roof. So, stuff can shine outside of wild zones. I'm just now realizing this. I'm sure that might be apparent to some people, but somebody brought it up yesterday and asked, can stuff shine outside of wild zones? And I said, I don't know. But now I know. The answer is yes. All right, who's up here? I mean, Pidgeot would be great, but like I don't actually need it. Oh, it come up short. That's tough. Also, T40, I need to ask, how was your first experience jumping off a building? How was it? Was it everything you dreamed it would be? I'm hoping it was. I feel like also this would be a great opportunity for Baniri and I to become better friends. I went up to the hotel roof immediately to try it, but it had rails. Jump off a building any percent run. I love how I have plus move splash. It's awesome. Okay, finally figured out what that was. Nice. All right, that's good. Caught top right, top corner. It's so funny just seeing people boot this game up at like random hours. I guess it's not that late, but everybody's just been grinding away. Or like middle of the day is honestly funnier, seeing people who are just like booting the game up midday, jumping in. I'm here for it, man. It's so fun. It's so fun. I also just make sure I don't have like full shards. 761, that's fine. I think everything else I need to catch is also at night, so that's fine. Let's go find ourselves a bench. It's a nice looking bench right there, y'all. That is a comfy looking bench. Actually, not comfy looking. Goddamn. Got the loops in the middle of it so you can't lay down on it. All right, we need to go catch a bunch of stuff. So, I mean, normally, I guess we could go just rip a couple of battles because we are one level away. I think like a few levels away, 5 levels away. Swablu does need some time, but I think we can do... This is a Porque no los dos situation. Why not both? Why not both? Land hits with a Mega Evolved Pokemon. Aye aye, Captain. There's one. Here's two. Don't walk back over the spikes, you... Oh my god. Now walk over him a third time, man. Who cares? At this point, who cares? Can you lay down on him at this rate? Whatever. Should have bought more potions. Just gonna do one of these and Hank will never be the wiser. Hank will never know. Okay, this is gonna be a bit of a tough one. Oh, never mind. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I thought that was gonna be a lot more difficult. I thought that was gonna be a lot more difficult than it ended up being. That was remarkably easier than I anticipated. All right, can't evolve. That knocked out? That's crazy. Okay. Let's get this batch of Pokemon to mostly evolve minus Baniri. Also, we can... You can evolve Honedge. We'll get Honedge swapped out. See if there's anything... I'm sure there's other level evolutions I'm missing. Okay. Doublade goes there. Fletchling just dove into my attack while breaking a Mega Crystal and died. It's like that bird that flew in front of Randy Johnson's fastball, man. It just... You have to, in the back of your mind, just hope that it never even knew what was happening. Never even saw it coming. Just blink and that was that. All right. Y'all might know this better than I do. Does Pangoro have to know a specific move? Or does it just have to know a move, like, I think it's either dark or fighting type. Or does it have to know a specific dark or fighting type move? Sneak up. I have never used a Pangor in my life. Let me see. You're missing out. It's a fun Pokemon to use. But that's fair. It's a fair response. Okay, let's do a little one of those. Back up we go. Back up we go. Bothers me that there's an item there. I know it's probably not even that important, but I just... Curiosity gets to me, man. Okay. I could probably go grab that Avalugg. Wait, what? Oh my god, there's a little crack there. That's crazy. This shit busted, bro. This shit is busted. It's not that you're definitely just supposed to go this way. I think the game's just broken. That's all. That's all I have to say about it. You didn't see shit. You didn't see shit. It's crazy that you didn't see shit, but you didn't. The police officer. Not in these parts, bro. Not in these parts. No siree. I mean, that's just too easy. That's from the top rope. That was from the top rope. You lived that? It's an actual shocker. That's my goat right there. That's my goat. Now this guy knows ball. This guy knows ball. Fellow Drampa enjoyer. That guy knows ball. All right, we have maxed out our tickets. I think we are a few. Let's see. You're one level away. Let me just look. Probably has to do an attacking. I feel like it just has to be an attacking move, which I probably should have switched out earlier, but... in due time. Weird thing today fighting Alpha Croc. Its health was in the red, so I started running away back to the spawn point, then I had full health again. I think if you like run far enough away, sometimes the battle just thinks it's like over. I'm actually going to clutch a heal here. That's so insane. And so it will like respawn the alpha, even if it's the same alpha, and it just full heals. I don't want to say that I have the same exact thing, but I think I've had something similar happen. That doesn't sound like unfamiliar to me. There have definitely been some small things in this game where I'm like, I don't think that's how that was supposed to go, but it has, so... Sorry, I know you're busy, but no, the alpha started running from me and went back to spawn and had full health again mid-battle. Okay, that... Maybe that is different. Also, I don't know if anyone here has been playing this on Switch 1. I forgot to ask, but I was talking to my brother earlier, who's been playing on Switch 1. And he's like, the game runs completely fine. It, you know, it doesn't look quite as good, and it's not full FPS, but like, or 60 FPS, I guess. But like, he said it just runs fine, which is, I mean, awesome news, but just crazy to hear. Like, how does this run fine and Scarlet and Violet doesn't? Like, it just blew my mind. And so if anybody else is here is playing on Switch 1, has that been your experience? Has it just been like fine? Like, I'm happy if that's the case. Okay, we probably don't need to be farming metals and stuff. You're ready to evolve. For some reason, Pangoro doesn't want to evolve. That's weird. I assume it runs similar to PLA. See, that's what I was thinking, Bryce. It's like, okay, I assume it's similar to PLA, but like, then why is Scarlet and Violet the outlier? Like, is it a way the game loads or something? Like, it's... Again, like, I'm not mad that it's the case. I don't get why it is the case from like a technical side. And now Pangoro can evolve for some reason. I feel like it didn't give me that option 30 seconds ago. Also, it's crazy. It's been an hour, dude. I swear I boot this game up for 2 seconds and it's... I swear I boot this game up for 2 seconds at a time and it's like, it's been 30 minutes, an hour. It's just crazy. It just flies. Time flies, man. What do they say? Time flies when you're having fun? Oh, that's a pretty good sign. Okay. Let's get out of here. I don't need to be here, so. I'm gonna leave. I am going to switch out a bit of my team. So for now, sorry. Actually, I don't need to really switch out. I just need to bring back. We'll switch you for like 2 seconds, because. And then we need to go to, I think, my least favorite wild zone, which is apparently is not the one I thought. It's this one. Wait, is it this one? Partially this one. I think it's this one as well. Yeah, okay, here we go. Here's the thing. We need to fight this Trevenant. The problem is 700 other Pokemon also want to fight it. Or fight us, I guess. I guess I shouldn't have tried to catch it when I used Flamethrower on it. Let's save some trouble. I think that was the only thing I needed from here. So that was actually kind of clutch. That worked way better than I thought it would. I know it's right across the street, but this will save a little bit of time. So let's heal. We're going to buy items. Don't need to have that pulled up anymore. Okay. All good. Then we go here. So we need to do this. Unfortunately, we are going to draw the attention of, I think, every single Pokemon in the wild area is going to be fighting us at once. And I still stand by it. This part is just, it's just too overwhelming. There's too much going on. I simply think there is just too much going on. Doing my boxes before I do more stories, getting too messy. I've been trying to do it at the end of each stream. Like, try to make sure that my boxes are in a good state. Okay, that will help. Don't think there's anything over there that I need. So that was another thing we needed to catch. And lastly... that's where I need to go anyways. Okay. Yeah, I think... as long as I've been doing a good job. What I always make sure to do is like go to a new random empty box before I go through and catch a bunch of stuff. I try to do that. That way it fills up in a more convenient place. It's easier to organize. $183. There. So this box is almost full. We can just do that. We can take a bunch of these guys. Ton of duplicates, but 8 spots, which is perfect because that's that. Poor guys goes there. Pumpkaboo goes there. Nice. Okay, so I think my boxes should still be like in order. Okay, and the wild zone we want is right over here. Still don't know my way around the city, so that's kind of fun in a way. Okay, I have seen the one Pangoro spawn, and I swear, I mean, it says on the map it spawns here. Oh, there it is. There's bro. Or Pancham, sorry. Okay, we got what we need. Let's get out of here. Let's go catch another Clefairy if I can. There's also 2 more wild zones I can go take on. I want to do those. This is not the wild zone I want to go to. That was one I want. So we want another fairy. I do need to try to catch this Eevee, even if it takes everything I have. we gotta move. We gotta move. Okay, we actually don't need another Clefairy. Look for more Eevee. And just like that, we're out again. But we got... Of course, now this Eevee went here. Means I didn't even follow my own rule. I mean, Clefairy is going to be somewhere in here. Which actually isn't even that bad. You know what? Let's... just do this. Well, we're here. Do it while I'm thinking about it. Do it while I'm thinking about it. Okay, Clefairy to Clefable. All right, that is... I mean, obviously we need some starters and Talonflame. But that is pretty much the first two boxes done. This box is relatively close. We do need a Honedge. Which... I know it's in one of these zones. Like, I know it's on the map. I think I got it relatively early for... Perfect. Let's go catch a Honedge. I forget if it only spawns during the day or night. Well, perhaps if it's day, that'll make it really easy. We're already here. All right, get a bunch of money. Not bad, not bad. But yeah, so I think ZA Royale is definitely the way to get levels. I don't know that anyone was arguing with that, but just kind of reiterating what might already be known. Okay, well, I know I found Honedge in here at one point. Can I just do this? Okay, so it is at night. Copy that. Well, that can be arranged. There's got to be a bench I can post up on somewhere around here. A little late on that jump. Maybe that's not the way you're supposed to do it. We're at 820, so we can definitely keep doing that. Also, I guess I should probably be using Baneri for friendship. Dude, oh my, it kicked me off the side of that. Are you kidding me? The lineup for that was pretty horrendous. Rare candy for my efforts isn't all bad. But let's see how I actually have to get to this screw. Just across the way. Can I just do this? So I have to go there. Looks like that is where I'm supposed to go, though. It's like right across. Crazy that there's actually like tech with the jumping. Like, that's pretty insane. Nice. Okay. There's one. Think we make that? We do. Oh, I didn't realize there was a ladder that you could get to from there. Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna do this. Ladder back up. Do I actually have to like think through these? That's crazy. Okay. Did like a crazy delayed. Let's go. Okay. What was I actually gonna go do? I completely lost my train of thought. Oh, make it nighttime. Nice. Dude, I get so distracted in this game. I get so distracted. Okay. Let's go catch our hone edge. That's what I was here to do in the first place. Just a simple hone edge. Oh. It's like, I swear I hear something that sounds like a hone edge. It's because I do. My dumbass is just like, where's it coming? Where's that noise coming from? Oh, I finally figured out how to clear this so I can actually get whatever's back there. All that for fire spin, bro? Not worth it. Not worth it. I'm gonna be honest, that shit was not worth it. Okay. Y'all. It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. Oh, we're so close. We're not really that close, but I think if we really grind, we can get it done. It feels so attainable, which is, it's nice. Nice that it feels attainable. All right. This box almost done. I need to figure out where the hell Ralts lives. I feel like the Pokedex is not going to be that helpful for that information, but okay, stone, that's easy. Stone, trade, friendship levels. We need to... Lives near grass, often seen in courtyards. Oh, that's great. Okay, well, if I can figure out where... Often lives near courtyards. Well, that's a courtyard. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I mean, that's just a courtyard. Just saying. In the meantime, let's go. I have not gone back here at night, I don't think. So I can see what's going on over here. If there's anything new. There are a couple things we need to catch, you know, dupes of. So that's actually one of them. Cool. Not you. Not you. Thank you for the 1 bit. Hold on a second. Thank you for the 1 bit. Interesting. Actually, I will need another onyx. So, well, 700 Pokemon all attack me. And I glitch onto the map, apparently. Thank you for the 25 bits. Let's see if that works. I'm timing you out only because you shouldn't be able to send messages. Because you haven't been following for long enough. And somehow by giving me money, you're like bypassing that. But y'all, I've made it this far without getting spoiled, and I'll be damned if it's because somebody gives me money and gets to type a bits message. I know that I am passing up the bag right now, but I just want to enjoy this game, man. I just want to enjoy this game. I don't know why it's doing that. Which is weird. I appreciate the bits. We're grateful for it. But right now, my main focus is to just not get this game spoiled. But I don't think I don't appreciate it. I do. I want to make sure that I don't know what I'm gonna see between now and the end of the game, because we're getting close. All right, we have a second layer on, a second onyx, so let's move you here. Move you there. Okay. Also a couple zones I just haven't visited. So let's... I have visited this one. What is bro doing up there? What? Also, this whole time Barbaricles just spawned in here. Alright, well now I gotta... Oh, okay, hold on. Now we gotta do all this. Try a couple things here. One. Okay, I've maxed that out. We're gonna need a lot of those mega shards, so let's do that. Okay, let's see who lives in zone 17. Not who I was expecting, if I'm being honest. All right, can I just do this? Can I just like surf and hit all three of them? The answer is yes. Okay, well, I could have saved myself some time with the whole Pyroar situation. Okay, I need to get to a rooftop, though, like... Okay, let's just come on, kind of scoot on by all that. A lampent. Nice. I think we need another. Skarmory is just flying in circles up here. Mawile, I do have you already. Okay. Okay, I got 3 tapped. That's crazy. Okay. Well, I guess let's try to go back. Got my ass whooped a little bit, but let's actually go around the other side of this. I think it'll be easier if we just go straight to the ladder rather than having to sneak by all the Pyroar again. I think that's a better move. Just go this way. That's fine. Can't wait to get a level 7 Starmie. Let's go. Huge gains, y'all. Huge gains. Insane come up. Okay. I don't want the Mawile. I just still need the Skarmory though. Oh, that's Pyroar using those attacks from down below. It knows exactly where I am and is using several targeted moves. Now, good stuff. Well, good thing. I mean, we'll try to catch it, I guess. I mean, we know where to find it. You live that? I had gathered that, T40. I don't want to say I expected, but mid catch for Skarmory, and it just doesn't count that. That's crazy. Oh, there's just another Skarmory, but like, I fought it already. That's bullshit. Come on, man. I fought that shit already. All right, well, whatever, bro. Literally knocked it out mid catch. And day breaks. And this is my repayment. Don't even get to catch it. Great. Okay, well. In the meantime, I guess, let's just go over here and get this. That's fine. It is what it is. But yeah, after the first time I died and it just didn't... It didn't, like, say anything, good or bad. I was just like, okay, I'm going to assume that they kind of just stopped punishing you. Which, like, I'm okay that you used to lose some stuff in Arceus. That's fine. You know, it kind of gave you skin in the game. But you used to only lose your most helpful stuff in Arceus. Like, you'd lose your best balls and your sticky globs and anything that gave you money. Like, that was it. Strong emotions nearby. It's me. I got aura. Pulsing with anger, some frightful quarrels must be going on nearby. Do you think you could help us something about it? Use Sylvia's powers to soothe all the anger and put an end to the quarreling? Sure. Mission 67. Well. 6-7, y'all. It's everywhere. You don't know what you're talking about. No, you don't know what you're talking about. Dude, this is actually just Twitch chat. I just did this quest a bit ago. Let's all chill out, y'all. Oh, wait. You're not fighting. We need people who are crashing out. Oh my god, is Sylveon gonna fix a divorce? Sylveon ends divorce. You can't hold yourself back, but what about your promise? Don't tell me you have no intention of keeping it. Sylveon avoids divorce. Let's go. W. No way. Oh, that's a father and daughter. Okay. Huh. Well, that got weird. All right. Get us out of here. Get us out of here. We gotta go. Something came up. We gotta go. You need to choose. I can't. They're both important. Hey, fam, you're the farthest I've seen in the game. No stress here. You're on thin ice. My guard is just all the way up, but I appreciate you checking out the stream. I don't know who's seen leaks or who's seen what, but I'm just trying to do my thing, and if you want to hang out, no problem. All good, all good. Okay, these two are about to actually fight. What's the big deal? I know the whole thing by heart. It just needs a punchline that needs work. That's the most important line. You can't expect Dedenne to carry you across the finish line. I got gifted a sub 2 days ago, hadn't been back, so I thought I'd watch. All good, yeah. I appreciate it. One of those random like gift subs that just goes into the ether, but I appreciate you following up on that and checking out the stream. All right, who's squabbling over here? You guys fighting? Oh, you're just talking. Oh, wait, I already talked to you. That's why. It's because I already solved your problems. Okay. More people booting up the game, y'all. I've been saying. You enjoying everything so far? I'm playing Digimon and won't play ZA until I beat Digimon. I'd say I am. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it so far. It's been a lot of fun. There's definitely a lot that's different than a lot of past games. Shocker. But no, it's been really cool. Been a lot of fun so far. And the time has just flown by playing it. I feel like if anything, that's the biggest indicator of how fun it's been, is like it's been just 2 days of playing it in like the blink of an eye. Surely you guys are arguing. Yes. What are you looking at? No, you've got it wrong. Yeah, there we go. What a tragic quarrel. There weren't any actually any conflicts to resolve. I haven't seen much. So is it similar mechanics to Arceus? For the like, there's definitely a lot of overlap. It's definitely more similar to Arceus than like any other Pokemon game. But even in that, it's also different in a lot of ways. All right, I was kind of hoping she would just give me Sylveon and save me the time, but that's fine. I'll take the Shell Bell. That's fine. Funny enough, I'm going to give it to a different Pokemon, but did everybody just do this quest? You got 3 of us in here that are all... I just finished it. T40 just finished it. That's crazy. J-Bones just finished it. That is insane. Y'all, we are locked in. Just been going bottom to top of my map. Oh god, good luck, J-Bones. Good luck, gamer. Going bottom to top of the map, just solving everybody's problems. You're more noble than I for that. Didn't see the ladder. I mean, I kind of thought I could just get back up there, but it's fine. All that, and we really just got a great ball, really? That's... Oh my god, clipped onto the... Anyway, that's fine. Okay, there's a Skarmory. And a lot of pyro that want me dead. So I will just kind of show myself the way. Ow. Emphasis on the ow. Dude, chill. How do you know I'm there? That's so crazy. I was retreating. What do you mean? No, be sure to retreat. Bro, I was. Let's go. I mean, apparently there's... I assume that's the outline of Florgus. I have not seen it in here yet. Okay. And apparently Chespin. I think we gotta fight them all. Let's just fight them all. Okay, Earth Power is just OP because it just, no matter what, it just hits where you are. They want the smoke, y'all. Crunch hits me on that. I just I see it use Earth Power, it's over for me. Okay, now I gotta do all this shit again. Okay, I don't know. The Pyroar just seem OP as hell, like Earth Power. The fact that they're 40 feet below me, and I'm on a rooftop of a building, and they can just hit me like that doesn't really sit right with me. Again, it kind of goes back to the ganging up / alpha Pokemon in some places. Like, how am I supposed to fight 15 Pyroar if 3 of them can just use a move that instantly hones my location? And unless I am like perfectly timing a dodge roll and know it's coming by reading like the chat feed, but I'm also paying attention to what's happening on screen and also using the battle mechanics, it feels a little unwinnable. And my reward for sneaking up here successfully is probably still having to fight a Alpha Mawile that will also, I believe, still trigger a battle with the Pyro down below. Yeah, that's Pyro using Earth Power. They gotta fix that. Like, Am I crazy? Maybe this is me being mad about it just because I'm getting my ass kicked. But like, they gotta fix that, right? Like, that isn't a good game mechanic, at least in the instance of me getting hit from down below. Like, would anyone disagree with that? It feels just like reactionary because I'm tilted about it, but like, it just, it doesn't make sense to me. All right, all that to just not catch Skarmory again. That's tough. It's all fun in games until you get locked on and sniped by an alpha Magikarp using Hydro Pump. I did get one tapped by something the other day. By the other day, I mean yesterday. The only other day I've played the game. But I did get one tapped, and I was like, what? How? Synth, thank you for the gifted. Thank you, gamer. Thank you, thank you. What's funny is I can just like release these because I keep catching them and I don't need them. Thank you, Jeff. How you doing, gamer? It's good to see ya. Do I have a second Lampent? Seems like no. Okay. Quickly, let's grab Tepig time. Oh, it's Tepig time. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that it rolled over. It's okay, chat. If you guys give me more money, you can officially get a Tepig chat badge. Normally I don't chill like this, but I mean, come on. Do you gift subs or subscribe for yourself? I don't know why it took me so much to say that word, but you can get a Tepig badge in the chat room, and that's pretty cool. But thank you, Synth. I hope you're enjoying the game, gamer. I hope you are enjoying. I'm okay with my banana peel. The banana peel is just timeless. Like, the banana peel is just, I don't want to say it's forever golden because that's a little on the nose, but it's evergreen. The banana peel is evergreen. All right. We're going to try for the Ever Gold. We're going to try for the 100th time to catch this Skarmory. If it even respawns. It doesn't. I realized that I didn't even fly away. What's up, Deweeze? I have a cold, so I've just locked in on this game. I'm hoping that you took the opportunity with that cold to call out of work, perhaps. I guess you have school. So maybe you can't get around that, but I've been taking it easy and enjoying the game. You're further than me. Don't let me be your spoiler, chat. I very much appreciate everybody who's tapping in to say what's up. If I'm going to spoil anything for you, you don't have to watch. I don't want to be the reason somebody's like, oh, damn it, I haven't seen that yet. So that is a alpha Lopunny. If you're continuing, say something, please. I will not be doing any more story-related events in this stream. I'll not be doing any more story-related events. That said, there will be spoilers on like Mega Evolutions and potential other things. So just keep that in mind. How far are you in the game? What's up, Keanu Steve? That's a great username, by the way. How far am I? I'm not going to answer that only because I don't want to spoil the story for anyone who isn't going to know what I'm talking about. Y'all be careful with these leading questions, because if you ask me something that I don't know about yet, I will ban you. In this case, I do know where Noibat is, but like if you say like, do you know where this is, and name a Pokemon I haven't seen, you're gone. Just know that. I am rank C, but please don't, you know, talk about where that is in the story or anything, because there's people. Says that after I said it. Oops. I'm just using it to issue a reminder. That's all. That's all. I'm not counting it against you. I'm just using it. Sorry, I talked about this super in depth on my Discord. I forget that I have not posted it in chat as explicitly, but it's probably the most common way I've had stuff spoiled in the past is people saying, have you seen blank? Or do you know where blank is? So I get really finicky when people say that. But I understand there's no malice behind it. Yeah, I think saying where on ZA is like pretty reasonable. I just think with like the openness of the game and its format, like you can be a lot further like in the decks or in something else without being at that level yet. So perhaps like certain mega evolutions or just certain encounters, certain areas, you can probably still access without being at a certain level. So, or a certain letter, I should say. So I just really erring on the side of caution, especially considering I think tomorrow, at least I will be done the main story. And that is like the biggest thing that I want to get through without spoilers. I thought you were further because I was way under leveled for the whole game. All good, but I again, please don't say where you are at. Even if you're realizing that you're ahead of, especially if you're realizing you're ahead of me. I don't want to know. I've made it this far and I'm going to be really, really angry if I can't at least finish the main story. Again, I want to get past the main story without spoilers, but I understand the risk I run of playing this game in the public eye, so. Saying I'm on rank C doesn't mean you can say things you've seen if you're not rank C. Exactly, yeah. It's like, you just never know. Especially with, again, how open the world is combined with how open the progression is. Because it's like, oh, what if there's, you know, there's a good chunk of the decks I haven't done yet. If there's like some random, if side quest number 52 gives you a Pokemon I didn't know was in the game, like that's a spoiler. And again, I know I'm definitely coming across as very harsh. I promise you, if you catch me on a normal ass stream when a new game has not just come out, I am so much more laid back and so much more chill. But I've just been like in not lockdown mode, but just anti-spoiler mode for a long time here, and I'm really hopeful that I can make it the rest of the way to the finish line. Am I able to ask the one Pokemon question I asked? I don't want to say, only because I think it's a fun part of the game for people to experience, so I don't want to say much about it. But can you give me a sense of direction? Again, for that specific just not right now. Sorry, but not right now. You can look it up. You can ask another streamer, but I'm sorry. For this instance, this particular time, I'm just gonna say no. I apologize again. I promise if you catch me on a normal stream, I'm a hell of a lot more chill, but I mean, I rolled credits and I've seen megas on stream. I haven't seen in my game, but I set rolling credits as my leave the spoiler bunker. That's fair. I think that will also be... I think after Sunday, I will start watching other people's streams. Because I think by Sunday, hopefully I will have done the main story, had a bit of time to post game, and also like hopefully have the decks done. So I'm hoping that with all of that, like there will be probably some side event spoilers, but I do want to keep up with like what's going on in the community because I miss not like I miss watching other people's streams and stuff, you know. So I'm excited to get back to that eventually. Can we do some trade evos this weekend? I may need some help. Potentially, yeah. I'd be potentially down. Because again, I know a lot of folks are gonna need to get them done. So dipping my toes back into stream. I figure after a bit more playing, I'll open the floodgates. Yeah, I think again after this weekend, I'll probably go back to just like watching streams. Because I think that gives me enough time to like navigate a lot of stuff myself, and then like inevitably, yeah, there's gonna be a couple of things here and there that are gonna get spoiled, but at that point, again, like not spoiling the decks, not spoiling megas, getting by about a lot of that is what's most important to me. All right, well, now that we're great friends with this Baneri, we can dump it in the party somewhere or dump it in a box somewhere to never talk to it again. No, Arlie's been taking it pretty slow story-wise. Again, it speaks to how much there is to do in the game. Where like you can really take your time and play a bunch of hours of the game and still not be super far in the story, or the opposite. I pushed through all the story immediately just so I could watch others not get spoiled. I know that was originally a bit of my thought process. I held back on it a little bit just because I was like, I do want to also work on the decks. I want to have my goals for by Sunday night before I go back to work on Monday is like main story done. If there, presumably there's a bit of post game stuff to take on, do that, and then complete the decks, get the shiny charm. Those are the things. Inkay, I still can't figure out how to evolve it. I mean, I know how to evolve it, but I'm finishing as many side quests as I can before I finish the game. That's so crazy. Okay. But see, here's the thing. I've done almost none of the side quests. I've done maybe like 10 to 15 side quests. Whoever asked about Noibat, here you go. Apparently it's on this rooftop. Take a guess at how many I've done. I'm going to go with... No, I know it's going to run. Yeah, I know it's going to run. God damn it all. I don't know why I didn't lock on there, but that's unfortunate. Okay, so that's the last thing I need to get there. Back here to get Froakie. I'm going to go with 45 J-Bones. I'm going to go with 45. Okay, and Froakie already dipped for some reason. 57. God Damn, dude. You have just straight up saved the entire city. I wonder. Oh, I'm gonna have to leave the zone, then wonder. It's fine. Go back to here. I still have half my map to go. And potentially, there's even more stuff to unlock as more time passes, presumably. I have not. If you ever do, it's pretty easy. Yeah, I just haven't even connected to the internet yet. I've been so locked in. Took me half an hour. Okay, I mean, I figured it wasn't gonna be super bad. Damn. I had only a Bailey, Fletchner, and Gyarados in a dream. That's a grind, T40. That is a grind right there. I mean, obviously I'm supposed to fight that Froakie without like without being caught, but everything just wants to fight me. I think I need to be... I think I just like ignore the level of stealth that I actually need to be successful in this game. Embor, Gyarados, Gardevoir. That's a squad. Yeah, so I shouldn't worry about that too much is what you guys are saying. I'm with it. That's fine. I'm just going to keep running back and forth between these two sections to try to get... I need one more Froakie, and I need 2 more Fennekin. There were so many people with Feraligatr. Hey, Totodile gang, rise up, y'all. Rise up. I've actually yet to see the other two... Presumably, the other 2 Mega Evolutions. Okay, well now I'm so nervous about getting knocked out by this that I have to leave the Fennekin. I need to attack. You'll find out if you go online for sure. I mean, that's what I figured, which is why part of me is excited that I didn't go online early. God, okay, well that's that taken care of. Seeing as how these are all showing up at night. But they're all like hiding in weird spots. So I imagine Chespin isn't just sitting out in the open. Still haven't caught Skarmory, so now could be a good time to do that. Again, will they probably just start attacking me once I get up here? Yeah, but... Do you think I need another lampent? I love how Lampet's like looking for me. And look at that, it's Pyroar using Earth Power. Dude, there's literally just nothing you can do. There's literally just nothing you can do. There's got to be a better way. That just... That doesn't sit right with me. That just doesn't sit right. It doesn't sit right because I just feel like that's not how the mechanic should work. I'm getting earth powered from 45 feet away by a Pokemon that was asleep when I walked by it. Like, all right, I gotta work. I mean, I could just reset it back. Then I do need to get... I can't really figure out how to fight this Fennekin more effectively. I think I'll just have to use Talonflame. I got earth powered on the roof from the ground. That's what has happened to me. I think every time I've gone into that wild zone, I have died from that happening. From specifically getting earth powered when Fennekin disappeared in the amount of time it took me to I've gotten roared off a roof. Yeah, it doesn't feel right. Okay, I actually haven't seen Chespin, so I can't even track it in the decks. What wants to fight me? Literally, who wants to fight me? Oh. Well, that actually I'm pleasantly surprised with. Chill, y'all. Fucking chill. It doesn't like even matter if I run by quietly or loudly. It just doesn't even make a difference. Doesn't make a shred of a difference. I'm just gonna get attacked off the edge, so like I don't really care that much. And then it's daytime, so naturally I get kicked out of the area. Or, sorry, if I'm trying to catch it, it already gets negated. Okay. So I think Skarmory is just gone, right? Okay, so it's still here. But the Skarmory now has full health. Something to pay attention to. Okay. Okay, after all that, does that even work? It's the third or fourth Skarmory? Some of these are brutal, man. Some of these are brutal. Okay, we have one Chespin. At least we got that. Good God. Okay. Here's the third Froakie. We have one Fennekin. I still have yet to catch a second one, which is kind of crazy. 213, 212, 213. Okay. I really don't know how to proceed. Okay, caught everything there. I'm missing Skarmory from 17 and presumably Florges from 16. Which again, because it's wait, it is in the Dex, right? Is it just gonna say like habitat unknown? Okay, it says daytime. It is a stone Evo, but it's actually I guess I shouldn't use that as my example. I do have money. The Stone Emporium does not sell. You can't buy shiny stones, to my knowledge, at least. Okay, I got one theory though. Check me out. Check this shit. All right, well, that theory didn't work. Let's get out of here. Yeah, you can only buy, I think you can only buy thunder, lightning, fire, and water stones. Do not check out my strat, y'all. Pay no attention. Gibble wasn't like a random ass one of these, right? If we get another Krokorok, I feel like Crocodile is somewhere. Machamp, I feel like we found in a random ass place. Here's another one where there's just going to be 700 Pokemon trying to fight me. I think everything in the entire battle zone is just going to come after me. Oh, good. They have earth power. Well, thank God for that. All right, y'all. Let's just... Oh, never mind. Don't need to use it. Okay. Let's... Oh, just go to my party? Where the hell did it go? Oh. That's the one I took out of my boxes earlier. And then there's the alpha that I just caught. Copy that. Okay, it doesn't evolve yet. It's close. You guys are probably all... Litwick, we actually don't need to evolve. Okay. You go there, you go there, you get released. Lampent moves there, you get released. Second Lampent goes there. Third Lampent also gets released. Which means... I'll just throw you in here. I'll need the Evo eventually. Okay, so Chespin shows up day and night. What? Sorry, I didn't mean to say it in like that cadence, but Fennekin's day and night. Okay, I think we got all sorts of new stuff, obviously. So I think we just kind of keep doing the Chespin Fennekin rounds, even if it's gonna drive me mentally insane. I wish it flew me to the other side of this area where I could like already get up there, but I'm guessing they're not just going to make it that easy on me. Which, like, fair, but I won't tell you how to get Florges, but I can tell you it exists. Okay, I mean, I'll take that. Again, I think when I checked, it just said like, hey, it's... I'm going to go with it spawns in the area that it says it spawns in. That seems like a good start. But... yeah. I don't know. There are some Pokemon where like, I think I've just had to leave like Pancham, just had to leave and come back to that area like 15 different times to get it to spawn in. So dude, can I at least just like... okay, let's figure out how to get onto this roof. Let's start here. What up, Crow? How's it going? Okay, so we go here. To here. We actually do need a second Riolu. Cool. There's just like no way to get... there's actually just no way to get to this roof. You have to go through the wild area. Like there's no connection to any other rooftop. All right. Well, I mean... I just got another idea. Oh. Well, that... I had this whole, like, scheme that I was actually kind of excited to tell you guys about. But this appears to be a no scheme required Pokemon. And by the looks of things, you guys might not have even known that. So my whole scheme was going to be you had to show that person all 5 Flabebe, and then they would tell you, oh, Florges exists. Apparently not. Apparently you can just find it. Apparently Florges just exists unprompted. But like I said, sometimes for some of these Pokemon, I think you just have to run in and out of the area, and that's actually the answer. So, there's that box fully done. We do need hella Ralts, and I just can't for the life of me remember where to catch them, but for now, let's just go between my 2 favorite places. And you did that side mission? Nope. That's the crazy part, is I didn't do that side mission. So... do with that information what you will. What's up, Boulder Dash? How's it going, gamer? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. If you've been ZAing, I hope your ZA gaming has been going well. I would say mine is, but Pyroar has ruined this game for me. Pyroar single-handedly has ruined this game for me. Because one of them is just going to use earth power and I'm just going to die. Why? Because it can attack you from anywhere. You'll notice I was just on a rooftop and it was just about, I don't know, 40, 50 feet away. And somehow the game decides that's a reasonable distance to take damage from. Which really, I'm just tilted about that and literally nothing else. Like 98% of what I've encountered in this game, I've actually really enjoyed. There have been one or two small things. Almost all of them along the lines of getting like teamed up on by Pokemon. And alpha Pokemon specifically that have bothered me. But everything else, really not a lot of complaints. I'm having a lot of fun. But those few things have been bothering me. Because like I'm almost at the point where I'm like, how am I actually supposed to get that Skarmory? The answer, I guess, is to just fight every Pyroar. But even if I try to fight all of them, I don't think I can pull it off. Okay. Go here. I think we just gotta throw a ball. And by like, okay, Altaria using Moonblast, that I can almost get behind because it's flying up to me. Like that's almost excusable. And that's like with a bit of heavy dose of copium. But what if I just do this? What if I just do this and I roll in there and I just smoke anybody who I come into contact with? All right, first up. That's our warm-up. Okay, notice where it used earth power from. Notice where I'm standing. I'm going to release that out of spite. Okay. So they're all really aggressive. Cool. Maybe not all to that degree. But definitely depends on the Pokemon. All right, and keep in mind, after all of that, I've tried to catch this Skarmory like 8 different times, and okay, Pokeball Boutique. I want to go there for a minute. Okay. Alright, so do I just like go back and try to catch it again? Like, I don't know. I really just want to catch the rest of these Fennekin and Chespin, and also if I catch Skarmory, I believe that means I will have every single zone perfected. Perfected, whatever that means. I'll have every zone, and I will have caught every Pokemon that it shows as being available in each zone. But it seems like I can't even get the jump on this Fennekin. Like, I truly can't figure out the method. I guess. Okay. Had an idea. This camera plummets off a building like it's nothing. Okay. Again, and it's crazy that I gotta just climb all this to get. So Fennekin's there. Let me drop down. Do this, this. Am I really attacking a Swablu that didn't even have health left? Okay. Those Swablu don't seem to want to bother me. Let Froakie evolve. Okay, it's already been longer than I said I was going to stream for. That's crazy. I gotta go to bed. So I gotta get up and do it all again tomorrow. Thank God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, that was the second one. We do need a third. We do unfortunately need a third. Pyro, I said I was going to release out of spite. It's true, I am. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Okay, let's try to get... God, let's try to get this Skarmory, dude. I don't even, like, know what to do. I truly don't even, like, know what to do at this point. And I don't even know what I did different to get Chespin to show up. I just kind of showed up that one time. Are they all just still gone? Oh, this is the greatest day of my life. Peace on Earth type vibes. Genuine peace on Earth type vibes. Although Skarmory's still gone, isn't it? Okay, well, the thing I'm actually here for is gone. But still, I just have to relish in the fact that there's no... There's no Pyroar there. It's a beautiful thing. Let's check for Fennekin one more time. I might change it tonight. We can get a couple easy evos that way, but again, I genuinely thought I'd been live for like an hour and a half. It's been 2.5 hours. So I'm gonna go to bed pretty soon here. After I figure out where that sound came from. I'm never going to bed, y'all. Stay up all day. All night. I feel like it can't be from up here, but... Oh, wait. Good shout, good shout, good shout, good shout. Y'all are looking out for me. Oh, and the sun's getting low. Great. What a banger. What a banger. Oh, he gets another one on the day. Well, you know what? It almost makes up for not catching a Fennekin. Oh, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. A second shiny on the day. Oh my goodness, what a banger too. What a banger indeed. All right, let's let night fall. I'll take one more victory lap of Wild Zone 17. I think we have to, J-Bones. I don't know that I'll do it tonight just because, again, I did not realize how late it is. Or how late it was, I guess, but... Well, alright, so much for my peaceful time. Oh, the alpha's back. Yeah, this ain't even worth. Notice how I'm taking damage up a ladder. But this means Skarmory's back. So we have like 2 attempts to catch this thing before I instantly die to Earth Power. So let's take advantage of it. Oh, okay. Maybe make it at 1. That's crazy. All right. I'll see you on stream tomorrow. T40, thanks for hanging out, gamer. So good to see you. We'll catch you around. Okay, let's just make it nighttime, man. What does it matter? At least the fucking Pyro will be sleeping when I walk by them. I want to get that Skarmory. I'm really stubborn. I don't know why it's so hard to catch. I really don't know why it's being so difficult. I have the maxed out catching stat. I'll try using Dusk Balls. I'll try using Quick Balls. It doesn't make a difference to me. Again, keep in mind, I literally just ran by that cart one time and Chespin was there. Every other time, Chespin has not been there. That was the sound of every Pyro waking up. Yep. 2 Earth Powers means that I'm pretty much already dead. I'll try. The Skarmory's mid-catch, dude. Like, let me fucking live. Oh my god, that pisses me off so much. You're about to see how, like, spiteful I will get. Like, how petty I will be. Because I know I'm just going to keep saying, I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed. And all I'm going to do is keep running it down and dying in 2 hits. I know I could upgrade my health stat, like, a little bit. But, like, I'm doing it out of protest. Because I just feel like it shouldn't be happening on principle. And despite the fact that that is, in fact, the way the game is working, I'm going to be mad about it the entire time. All right, I need to crouch behind that little barricade. That's what's holding me back. I'm good. I'm going to give each of these 3 more tries. Dude, why does everybody want the goddamn smoke? I'm tired of providing it. I'm tired of providing it, y'all. Every Pokemon rolls up and wants a piece. And I'm just tired of providing. Bro, I swear to God, if you alert the guards. This shit is actually more tactical than like a Hitman game. Nope. Nope. Crouch. Now I've been spotted. Great. That'll make this a lot easier, won't it? Naturally, Skarmory's going to open its big mouth. And all the Pyro are going to hear. Now there's 700 Pokemon that want me dead. And there's literally not a thing in the world I can do about it. Explain to me, Game Freak, how you thought this was a good mechanic. I died mid-animation for a different thing. Explain in a 5-paragraph essay how you thought that was a good game mechanic. It's crazy because I have so few other complaints. But this Pokemon is borderline, like... I'd say a third of the time I can't even throw a ball at Skarmory. And the other 2/3 I can throw about 2. All before I'm killed by not even Skarmory. You know, I'm not even killed by the Pokemon that are also up there with me. It's not like, oh, I'm not wiping out the Mega or the Alpha Mawile. Like, okay. Yeah, I could be taking that out. That, I think, has not killed me once. I don't think I have died to that one time. I think every single time I have died up there, it has been purely from the Pyroar. But I'm not going to go knock out 8 Pyroar every time I go there. And also, keep in mind, knocking out those Pyroar gives you 0 XP. It's like there's not even an incentive other than, I guess, living, which I just don't think should have to be the incentive. And now there's a Noibat I can't fight because it's, I mean, I guess it's fair that it's flying and I can't attack it, but like, all right. Make sure I got the right ball. Y'all, if I miss throwing my Master Ball, I'm uninstalling the game. Okay. Is 2 orange arrows the best we're going to get? And in a quick ball. Okay, a second Fennekin. Wait, no, that's the third Fennekin. That's it. We're done with Fennekin. Thank God. Okay, that is our third Fennekin. We still need 2 Chespin and a Skarmory. All right. Chespin I can come back for. Skarmory, I'm ending stream once I get a Skarmory. That's the goal. I really just want to go to bed, but... because Diggersby knows where I am, it is gonna narc. Fix your game, Game Freak. That's ridiculous, man. Like, there's not a way to catch this Pokemon. I truly am under the belief that there's no way to catch that Pokemon. I guess I can go back through and I'll take the 5 minutes to fight everything and have to heal a bunch of times. If that's like apparently how you're supposed to fight it. I just really can't believe in my heart that that's how that's supposed to be done. But which one are we looking for? I'm just looking for Skarmory. I'm just trying to catch, and I mean, I know where it is. I've actually thrown probably like 20, 30 Pokeballs at it. Okay, so I guess the way to do this is at night, kill the Pyroar one by one. And the crazy part is when day breaks, I guarantee you they all just wake up and just absolutely murk me. Or respawn. Alright, now I've alerted the herd. The pack, I should say. And somehow you can attack a Pokemon you've already knocked out. That also seems dumb to me. You're getting me when I'm just like mad, so I'm not really giving good feedback on the game. Or accurate feedback, but instead I'm just highlighting all the very minor details that are bothering me. Okay. Again, I have wiped every Pyroar. And because day is about to break, they will either respawn, or last time I did this, Skarmory was mid-catch animation. It just didn't work. So now my Skarmory is mid-catch animation. Not sure what's going to happen. Helped if I have a Pokemon with Bulldoze. Okay, I guess the way they want you to do this is knock out every Pyroar every time you come here until the end of time. And so after all the work I just did to do that, if it's mid-catch, it counts as a lost ball. Like, that's not even the part that bothers me, though. It's not the fact that I'm losing the Pokeballs. Like, whatever. It's the fact that I'm going to get attacked by Pokemon that aren't even in my visual range. And they're going to knock me out with a move that I can't dodge. And that's probably the 20th time that I've died in that area in the last 2 hours. And I'm not playing this the most strategic way. There's a better way of doing it. Don't get me wrong. But I hate to pull the "this game is made for kids," because that's usually used in a very, oh, why'd they make something dumb about the game? But like, I'm kind of just hitting this point of like, something is just fundamentally off here. I shouldn't have to try to catch a Skarmory 20 times. I don't think that's how that should work. And the fact that I can put in all this work. So I will fight every Pyroar. I will run. I will dodge. I will do everything I can to do this the way they want me to, by the book. And after all is said and done, if I can dodge enough Earth Powers, I can knock the Skarmory out if I can't catch it. And then there's still a chance that even then, I will not be able to catch it. Like, there's some disconnect there. And I can't entirely put my finger on it. And again, I'm not getting XP for any of this. So it's not like I'm training up my team. It's just the only way you can actually even fight that Pokemon. Like, I'm doing all this for the opportunity. And clearly, Skarmory is not exactly easy to catch. Okay, so let's use Surf. That's going to knock Skarmory, quote, out. And I get my one opportunity at it. And it doesn't catch, and I have to do that again. Systems fighting each other. Like ideally, we either throw a million balls or clear out a crowd of mons, not both at the same time. Yeah, it's both at the same time. But also you're getting knocked out. Like the fact that you can get attacked directly, I think is, as a core game mechanic, that is fine with me. I think they just need to dial in some of the moves, because Earth Power, off the top of my head, Earth Power is the only move that I have noticed that being a problem with. And it's been Earth Power across a number of Pokemon that have known it. I know a few of you mentioned like Hydro Pump is another one. So I think they just need to like redial some of the moves or the effective distance. Like I'm getting attacked. Like again, if a flying Pokemon comes across a rooftop and like attacks you that way, like that makes sense to me, right? That does make sense. But the fact that like, I mean, there's also some stuff like Electros just takes... Oh, see, now the thing is like there's no Skarmory respawn. So I clear all that out, but now Skarmory doesn't respawn, which I need it to. So I guess the best way to do this is to now make it nighttime, and I'm just going to get more mad about it because I want to go to bed. Trying to quell the crash out a little bit. If I had just like battled stuff, I would have evolved every Pokemon I need to evolve at this point, but okay. And I still feel to see another chest pin, which is kind of weird. Biggest thing, I need to make sure there's a Skarmory flying around. If there isn't a Skarmory, it's actually not even worth doing. The one time the Alpha Pyroar isn't here, I don't think there's a Skarmory either. Yeah, freest shit of all time, and they won't give it to me. That's crazy. I think Skarmory. Yeah, we've fought Skarmory at night, right? Because I've been getting destroyed by the Alpha Mawile. Okay. Yeah, I genuinely think if they just update the game and they make like... See, now I don't think like the zones aren't resetting. So now I can't even catch Skarmory. I don't know what to do. Okay, so zones aren't resetting, so I guess change it to daytime? It's crazy that I caught Alpha Salamence in one ball. And I'm just still trying to catch this Skarmory. It looks like the spawns still have not reset. Like, do I need to enter a different wild area for this to work? What's going on? I just need to enter a different wild area or something. I think the game just knows that I want this Skarmory and it literally will not let it spawn in. I can always get it tomorrow, but like this is, I'm just like, just let me have this. I don't get why it's such a, why it like won't work. I'm just catching that because like I'm trying to think of ways to have the game recognize that time has passed and that I'm trying to catch a Skarmory. I'm going to once again set it to night. And then I think if Skarmory just isn't showing up, it isn't showing up. Like there's nothing I can do to change that. So if it's not going to show up, it's not going to show up. That's fine. I can just go to bed, but okay, the new or the most nearby hole is back. Okay, so my whole grand scheme is to 1x1. I'll get a shiny in it. It's just going to run away. We're just going to 1x1. Liquidation, liquidation. Liquidation. Okay, well. Made it farther than I thought I would. Okay, I'm burned and okay. Okay, we do all of that, right? We did all that. Put this away. I'll now go up here. I'm going to send out yeah, Camerupt can fight these. That's fine. So we can go rock slide. Earth power. Well, earth power hits from anywhere, so we're going to mega evolve it. Fight Mawile. Okay. Can I just save here? Like, is this cheese? I think this might just be the tech. This is what I should have done like an hour ago. Like, if you rewind the stream an hour, I think I was still just trying to do this. Which is kind of embarrassing, but like, you know, let me live. Okay, you just instantly saw me. That's crazy. Okay, so let's go quick ball, dusk ball, dusk ball. And then we'll let it get over here. And I will knock it out. And I will dusk ball it. Knocked out at night. I'm just gonna reset. I'm just gonna reset. I mean, if this is what it's gonna take, I just really don't think it should take this. And keep in mind, this is my... I don't even know what time, how many times I've tried to catch this thing. I think I just go up here, I go dusk ball, I just knock it out, and I just try to catch it. Like, I think that's... I'll just do it as many times as it takes. Okay. I mean, for those playing at home, 2. And that's not even... Let's start the counter, those 2. I won't even count all the other times I've tried to catch it. I won't even count all the other times I've tried to catch it. I'm not even gonna bother with the quick ball. I don't think that's gonna work. Dude, I'm actually just like mad. GG's, y'all go sleep. Yeah, all right. We got another long day ahead of us, but chat, tomorrow's gonna be a little funky. Again, it's gonna be a 2-stream day. It's gonna be split a little more evenly than today. But game plan is starting around 7 or 8 p.m. Probably closer to 8 because I stayed up way later than I thought. I thought stream would be over at 10. It is now 11. So, you know, probably a little bit later. But it's going to be about 7. Whenever I start to just before 1 p.m. And then 1 p.m. to probably about 4, I'm going to take a break. Go outside, catch up with friends, do all that stuff. And then probably around 4-ish, or maybe earlier, maybe a little bit later, 4 to pretty much whenever I go to bed is going to be stream. So I want to be live for covering about 12 hours. But it'll probably just be broken up into like 5 hours and 7 hours. J-Bones, that's the thing, is like, I'm not tired. I still have the adrenaline of just playing this game. Or maybe the anger and the spite that I feel in my heart right now from this. But like I just want to keep playing it. But I know if I want to do what's like good for me and my body, I'll go to bed. Almost used a rare candy for actually the smallest amount of XP I've ever seen. 98 XP on that. And it can evolve. All right, y'all. Let's get these all logged and let's get out of here. If it makes you feel better, I also got frustrated trying to catch all the mons in wild areas that I decided to go side quest. I guess just like treating those like soft resets is the way to go, which I still think they need to address like how painful that was. But let's reset or save everything. We're at 22 in-game hours, which is crazy. 163 Pokemon out of 230. Our boxes are pretty well organized. Again, some easy evos here. Like I could evolve one of those, but I'll do it tomorrow. Stone evo. Again, we do have some level evos we can get through. Some trades. Y'all, we might have to be traders tomorrow. Call my ass Joe, because we might be trading. We might be some traders. I think I've released a Krokorok and I didn't need to do that. Am I dumb? No, I'm not dumb. Never mind. I'm goated. I wonder if after Eevee there's a big gap in the decks. Flareon, Jolteon, I almost said Lumineon, that's crazy. Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Umbreon, Espeon, Glaceon, Leafeon, Sylveon. Okay, so all the EVs can go in a row there. That's what that means. Instead of stashing them away in box 14, we can safely... Only 15 side quests left that I can see. I can see the light. Dude, Lumio City is going to be like, you know the meme that's, you know, society if blank, and it's like this futuristic city? That's just Lumios when J-Bones has done every side quest. There's going to be flying cars. There's going to be flying cars, man. Anyways, y'all, thanks for hanging out again.